Good morning, and welcome to Tuna Commander J.R. Kopokpa Chesson Talk Show on this beautiful Wednesday morning, October 11, 2023. We got to thank God. We've got to thank God that our election day yesterday was peaceful. We don't know what's ahead, but so far we know we had a peaceful day. Let me bring in my correspondent from Liberia, Mr. Samuel Wicker. Let's talk about this day. Sam, what's up, my brother? How you doing? You
Yeah,
us?
good morning, Ron. Good morning. See
How you
that?
doing? How you doing?
I'm okay, I'm fine. It's great, I'm okay.
Yesterday
You
was
getting me?
yesterday was a hectic day for you, huh?
Oh man, very hectic, man. And praise God that the election was peaceful.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, I
yes.
monitor almost all the stations around the country. Then my phone went off. It's not even charged, so I'm just praying God that they will keep it current.
Yes, you did a
And,
tremendous job yesterday, sending in the news, and
yeah,
yeah, we kept the people informed, brother. You did a good job.
yeah, man.
So
Thank
what's
you.
happening today?
But according to the news, we've got 9,000 international observers that have come to observe this 2023 elections.
Wow,
9,000 international observers and 8,441 national observers.
wow.
So total is 17,441. Yeah, we got
Wow.
17,004 plus 400 plus observers in Liberia this election
So
year.
the world want to make
First time in the
sure
history of
that
this
this
country,
election is
by the way.
it, the world wants to make sure that this election is fair and free and successful, right?
Yeah, and,
So
considering the problem in West Africa with all the military coup, so the international community didn't want problem in Liberia.
we don't want problem in Liberia either.
That's why they have
So
come, in that number, in a huge number, to ensure that there's peace, total peace in Liberia. Because if
so
Liberia, we don't want problem in Liberia,
so what time today tomorrow the results will
And
come?
secondly, on the old road, District 10,
Go ahead.
NEC will be having a press conference today at 4 o'clock.
Okay, that's what you listening
Today,
to.
4 o'clock press conference for NEC.
Okay.
The
So you're telling
The National Election Commission will be giving a press conference today at 4 o'clock.
so are they seeing what that briefing will be about?
Yeah, no, radio far from me.
Oh, okay.
Everybody is monitoring the news.
Yes. So they haven't said that when they're gonna give the results yet, right?
So people are monitoring the radio all around the neighborhood.
Yeah, did they say when they're gonna give the results?
No. They haven't. But it's next regular briefing right after election. The first day, the regular briefing.
So what's happened in the country so far?
It should be in 2 weeks. Final results should be announced officially in 2 weeks' time.
Okay. So far, what's happened in the country? How's the country? Sam?
They said the final result will be given in 2 weeks' time. Official result will be given in 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks'
Okay,
time.
forget about that radio now. Let's talk. How's the situation in the country?
Well, during the voting process yesterday in District 10, yeah, library is quiet this morning. Everybody's monitoring the results from all part of Liberia. People are monitoring, yeah.
But no results in, so what are monitoring?
I'm saying it's quiet. But yesterday, during the voting process on the old road District 10, there were unmarked ballots. A few ballot people were unmarked, were pre-marked.
That's on the old road.
And it concerns a lot of people, observers. And, they had to put one observer out. The ballots were pre-marked. How it happened, no one knows.
Wow.
They checking. They are still checking the ballots. They are still counting the ballot papers.
Okay. Well, we just want to know that everything is peaceful in the country. And will you be going out today?
On the old road, where the pre ballot paper was pre-marked. The ballot paper were pre-marked. So somebody wanted to cheat. So NEC must be held responsible. NEC has to be held, to be held responsible. But they are investigating anyway.
That's District 10, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to go out today. After the show, I'll be going out today. I want to get a time in other places to see what's happening there,
So the district where the pre...
yeah, on the old road. You get called about this one? Yes. District 10. Yes, across the country.
Wow.
Yeah, you get called about district. And then in Margibi, Senator Nugue's son was arrested. Senator Nugue's son was arrested in Margibi for dividing money, for additional money to people to vote for one Dorothy Bakule. He was arrested.
What's his name?
According to sources, he had more than 50,000 Liberian dollars on him.
What's his name?
His name is Lawrence Nukwe. Lawrence Nukwe. He is Senator Emmanuel Nukwe's son. The current senator, Lawrence Nukwe. Lawrence Nukwe. You getting me?
Yeah, we got it. How old is he?
Yeah, from Margibi County. Senator Emmanuel Nukwe's son was arrested with over $50,000 distributed. Yeah, my people.
How old is he, Sam?
He is early 30s.
Wow, he's a big man.
He's around 30, 35. Mid 30s. 30, 35.
They took him to Monrovia?
35 years old.
I know, they took him to Monrovia?
35. A big man.
They took him to Monrovia?
He attempted last election to run as representative, but he didn't win. Yeah.
So did they take him to Monrovia?
Yeah. So the police guy in Margibi, the police guy in Kakata. He's in Margibi, in Kakata.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the connectivity is
No,
slow.
he's in Kakata, in Magibi. What's
Okay.
happening? Yeah, he's in Magibi.
So what other news you got?
No, not yet. He's still in Magibi. He's still in Kakata.
Okay. We hear you. So what other news you got?
But library is kind of quiet this morning, and everybody just waiting the result.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so bad today.
It's just quiet, huh?
I want
Okay.
to go out and around the city today.
Okay.
Besides, I no major news yet.
Okay. You can go
The
out.
only
I
news
talk
is
to
the people are still counting the votes while radio
okay.
announcing them bit by bit.
Okay. Get your closing remarks, then you can leave and
Yeah.
go out.
No news yet.
Okay.
No major news yet. Everything is focused on the election results.
Okay. I talk to you tomorrow then.
Yeah, town just quiet.
You send me some videos when you go out. Are you gonna
I,
send
I
me
really
some
want to go in the
videos?
field, man. I
Okay.
really want to go in the field, but I gotta go around town and see what's happening.
Okay. Give your closing remarks, then you can leave.
Yeah, we are so glad that this election was kind of peaceful. It's kind of peaceful, and we hope that momentum is held on. Okay, yeah, thank you then.
Okay.
Yes, I'll do.
I see you
There's a need
tomorrow.
I go all.
Okay. I see you tomorrow. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm my correspondent. As you hear what he's saying, Monrovia is peaceful this morning. Everybody's sitting by the radio, listening for results, and they're doing the tally right now. So the election commission is having a press conference later on this afternoon, and they are saying that in the next few days the results will be out. So they got to do all the formalities that need to be done. We know that in Sino County, some of the ballots were destroyed because of the weather condition. So that means they got to reschedule that election in that area. We know that in Single, they formed people with pre-printed ballots. The NEC got to rectify that. So we may not hear the results, they say in 2-3 days, but I don't think that would be likely. If Sando Carter hasn't voted yet, they got to reschedule election out there, and people got pre-marked ballots in Maserado County. The NEC has to go through all these errors or issues before they can come out with a final tally. So Sam said in 2 days, they said they'll come out with a final result. We don't know whether that will be possible in 2 days. Sino got to do the re-election in Sino because some parts, one of the prisons in Sino, the ballots got damaged because of the weather. The rain or something got wet. So they got to do that election over. They got to do all the elections everywhere they have problems. They may have to redo some areas. Okay, so we don't know whether it will be 2 days or 3 days or next week. We listen. The NEC is having a conference this afternoon. Make sure you listen to it. We'll try to send you information. If Sam publishes it, you will sure to get the video, and we'll hear what the election commission has to say. Other than that, Monrovia is quiet. But now that we have had our election, what's next? What's next for us? Election cannot be the only thing. Where are we going from here? We got to consider it now. We don't know who won this election yet. It may be Boyka. It may be Weah. It may be Cummings. Those are the three viable candidates right now. We don't know who won. Whoever wins, the Liberian, look, let me tell you something. Our leaders cannot make commitment to us. We, the Liberian people, got to make a commitment to ourselves. Look at what has happened to us since 1980. Our leaders have let us down. We have nothing but deceitful, useless people. Even Ellen Johnson said, she's no excuse. Ellen Johnson could have done better. Ellen Johnson said could have done better. She got us in this mess of paying people $5,000, $10,000 a month. Come on, my people. This is insanity. We ain't got no money. We got to restructure our whole government. This is the challenge now. We can sit here and wait for election and listen to the different results and listen to the radio, because right now nothing happening on the radio because everybody waiting to hear what's the election commission going to do, what's the situation in those counties that haven't voted. But we need to now start to take account of our lives, of our country, of our situation. The election over now. We're waiting for the results. Whoever wins this election will be president of Liberia, yes. But what about us, the Liberian people? What have we changed in our lives? If we change our government, we change our leadership, what have we got to contribute to this whole process of change? We got to give something. We got to give something. We can't sit down and watch our leadership change and just hope that this leadership will be the leadership to bring us to a brighter light. What if this is not the leadership? So 6 more years of our lives will be wasted? I really want to know, what if this is not the leadership that majority of the people hoping for? We know that many of people are saying that we're voting for Boka. What if Boka wins and does not bring us the change that we hope he will bring in 6 years? What if Boka wins and his government is no better than George Weah's government? It's just as stagnant, corrupt, deceitful, and useless. What if that's the same government where our leaders have let us down again? Because from 1980 to today, our problem is leadership. We all know that. But despite the fact that we have a leadership problem, we also have a citizenship problem. Our society is backwards. Our society is ignorant, illiterate, lost. Our society is still a part of the war. We still got war criminals and war laws and war murderers coming to talk to us, sitting down before us like our leaders. How can we ever hope to change, my people? We can't change. Our country will never change. We got General Budnicki. We got Prince Johnson. We got all these useless murderers, Snow, all the people still leading us. How will we change? We can't change. We'll never change. We'll never change until we get rid of Prince Johnson, Budnicki, Yeke Koluba, all the damn war laws and war criminals that are leading our nation today. Liberia will never change. Will never change. Look at Joe Boga going to bring war laws and things to sit down to represent his government. I know where I stand in this future of Liberia. I don't know where I stand. Because if you know me, I'm not coming home because of money. I'm not coming home because of power. The only way I will come home is that there's a government that demonstrates that it really and ready to change. You, when we got people who want to punish the rogues and other people stopping them and things like that, our country can't change. Telling us we are families, while one people stealing and the rest of us suffering. I will be family. What kind of family is that? That's not no damn family to me. You know, all the time we live in our country, we're supposed to be family, family, but one group of people always benefiting and enjoying and controlling the wealth of our country while the rest of our people living in shit. Excuse my French. But that's it. How our country will change. If we want to change, we the Liberian people must desire change. We must desire constructive change. We can't want to change, then we want to kill people. We want to go back to the same deceitful and useless and murderous way we live. We can't do that. It's got to be a commitment from the Liberian people. We got to want to change. We cannot change with Prince Johnson, butt naked, and all the useless murderers want to lead our country again. How the hell will change, man? We can't change. We need good examples of leadership. Ellen Johnson selling all the people in our society. How will we change? We can't change. Those are warlords. Ellen Johnson selling is a warlord. Prince Johnson, warlord. Edwin Snow, warlord. All these damn people are warlords. How will we change? People at Nima still selecting warlords. Grand Gita still selecting warlords. These people are backwards. This is the epitome of backwardness, of ignorance. We're talking about changing our nation, our country, and making us better. And these group of people from these counties and these useless people in Liberia still sending warlords to represent them. There's a problem. We got too many useless people in our country. The people from Nima are useless. The people from Grand Gita are useless. You're useless. If you cannot find anybody else but warlords and killers that have murdered Liberian people to represent you, you're useless. You're useless and you're terrible for our democracy in our country. You know, we got to challenge these people. If the Nimba people are useless and cannot find anybody to lead them better than Prince Johnson and these murderers, the Grand Gita people the same, then we have no good people in our country. Liberian people are not good people, we are murderers. Because of all the people in Nima County, you can't find no other person but a damn useless murderer to lead you all, then you got a fucking mental problem. And we can't help you. Yeah, excuse my French. We can't help you. Of all the people in Nima County, you're still bringing these useless murderers and heinous criminals before us to represent you. Who are you people? Who are you people in Nima and Grand Gita? Who are you people? Are you people Liberians? Do you deserve any dignity and pride as Liberian people? We don't know. You got to demonstrate it. You got to show us you got better people than warlords and murderers to lead you, man. You can't be selecting these people all the time by yourselves. And you expect our government to change, our country to change. Yeah. And look at Joe Booker say he said you gotta go choose people selected by a warlord to get popular in Liberia. Where are we going? Are we headed for change? We'll see it. We'll see it. Darius, Dylan, all of them believe our country will change. So let's see where it will take us. I really want to see this. You know? But we're still dealing with the semblance of war, with the remnants of war. How can that help us? So we, the Liberian people, got to rise up above this, man. We got to rise up. You know, we selecting these people. We're going to warlord or war criminals get ready to serve the desire and aspirations of the Liberian people. Huh? Somebody who has killed up people in our society, man, and you're still sending them to represent your. That's an issue, man. That's a serious problem in our country. It promotes criminals. These warlords are criminals. Prince Johnson, butt naked, Yeke Kaluba, all these people need to face the war crimes court. These people can't be our heroes. They can't be heroes among us. No. These people murder Liberian people. These people committed heinous crimes in our society. They've got to face the war crimes court and justice. You can't be promoting these people consistently and continuously. What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with our country and our people? Something wrong. How will come home? The mentality of our people are still behind warlords and war criminals. Then you telling us to come home? What are we coming home for? Huh? You don't respect nothing with dignified education and prosperity and success in the world. They're not the people you look up to. You're looking up to warlords and war criminals still. So what we're coming to Liberia for to do what? So these people can kill us? Are you foolish people? Huh? We've seen how these people kill up each other, kill up people in our country. Then see the same people you're putting back into power and expect educated and sound thinking Liberians to come home and work with Prince Johnson. It can't work. It can't work. I'm not coming here to work with Prince Johnson. You need my people, that the people you want your legislature, you put them there, you deal with them. But we're not coming home. We're tired with killers. We're tired with murderers. We're tired with rogues. We're tired with bandits. And that's what Prince Johnson is. That was Yeke Kaluba is. That's what all these warlords are. Ellen Johnson selling our people. We're not coming home to this shit. Excuse my French. We can't come home to it. It will not yield any change in our country. You can't put a man like Prince Johnson in power and expect any good change to come to Liberia. That man's a murderer. He's a killer. Anything you do to challenge him, he will want to bring his forces. Look at what's been happening in our country. Every time we challenge their buffoon, he go bring his talking about he bringing people to demonstrate his power. We can't go on like this, man. You gotta make up your minds. If Liberian people want change, we got to set the course for change. You know, you keep putting your damn cousins and your relatives in power in our country who are murderers and rogues and damn useless people. Our country cannot grow. Our country will never change. Our country will not get better. We got to love ourselves. You got to love yourself. You can't love yourself and keep putting your cousin who is a murderer and a rogue and a killer in our government. You can't do that. There's the same thing I'm talking about the family. Our families in Liberia are all screwed up. We got rogues and murderers right in our family that we need to cleanse. Our country can't change when our families got these damn rogues and criminals that we respect and support. Then we take these same useless people and want to promote them in our government. No, man, we can't do that. We got to love our country. And it's time that we demonstrate this kind of patriotism. This is patriotism. Do you love your country or your family? You got to choose. You got to choose. And we cannot put war killers and murderers in our government. No, it cannot work. It cannot work. We have done it before. We have done that. Why are we doing it again? These people are the very people that bring our country bad luck. You can't put these people in your government. You can't do that. That diminishes the blessings of God upon us. These people's hands are bloody. These people are murderers. They are rogues. They are damn killer. Nothing will make Prince Johnson an honorable man. Prince Johnson cannot be an honorable man. He's a damn murderer and a rogue. He's a low-down, dirty, cheap bastard. He can never be an honorable man. Prince Johnson can never be an honorable man. You Nima people can raise it up as high as you're wrong. He's a damn rogue and a murderer, a useless human being. He can never represent Liberia good. So the more you're putting people in our government, the more you diminish our government. Because our government is continuously a government of rogues and murderers. What wrong with you, man? What wrong with you useless people? Wake the fuck up, man. Excuse my French. But you can't keep doing the same stupid thing and expect our country to be better. The very people that kill and murder our people, you're continuously putting them ahead of you as your leaders. Then you're crying for change. You're crying for the rogues stealing from you. And the very people, your relatives are rogues. They are damn bastards. They are killers. Get them out of our government. Get Prince Johnson out of our government. Get the rogues and murderers out of our government. You're bringing butt naked back to gain prominence in our society. What wrong with you people? What wrong with you useless Liberian people, man? You make me sick. The very people that kill us like dogs, you're bringing them back to prominence in our society. What wrong with you, man? Are you people suffering from mental problem? Then you want me to come home? I will come home. All of you got mental problem. You cannot take a murderer and make it a statesman. You cannot do that. It will not work. A murderer is a murderer is a murderer. He's a heinous bastard. Look at Prince Johnson. Prince Johnson can't change. He's a bastard. He's a murderer. He's a useless criminal. He can't change. That other man know. Look at George Weah. He can't change. You can put him there. You can make him king. He will not change. He's a useless criminal and murderer. Our country not changing just now. You can't want change. You can't want a better life. Then you take the slum of society, the slum and dirt of society, then you place them in prominence. Then you expect change. Eh? You take all the warlords and murderers and useless grown-out rogues and put them over us. Then you expect our country to change. You expect your lives to get better. It can't get better. It can't get better. So all of you just follow the grown-up boys and the rogues and the murderer. Our country ain't going nowhere. Our country, look at Joe Boca and got butt naked and talking. I mean, how you do that kind of thing? How you do that kind of thing? I got no confidence in any leadership in my country for the next 10, 15 years. We talk, yes, because we got to talk. That's the only way our country will change. But I see myself coming home. I see myself coming home because I don't see any change in my country, man. I don't see it. Our country is cursed with rogues and murderers and warlords and war killers. We curse. We curse because there's no way people can bring us change. They can carry the Bible. They can say God and bless them all the way. You think God bless man like Prince Johnson? I beg you, give me a break. Prince Johnson will say God bless him and God will bless him. That's how our Christian faith works. Man just jump out and say God say I save and he saved. You'll keep on believing that thing. And these are the issues that face in our country today. These are the serious issues. These miseducation, misunderstanding, misdirection of our faith. First, our faith. Our faith. We have lost our faith. With other religions coming, fill the void. Will Liberia one day turn into a Muslim nation? Where all of us will have to wear those things over our women will have to cover their faces and cover their legs, and we can't see those fine legs no more. Huh? Are we headed in that direction? Because when we start losing our pride and dignity, losing our societal norms, the war laws and killers, we are going back into losing our faith. We are going back to losing our faith. And in no time, Liberia will be a Muslim nation. All of us will have to, our women will have to put that thing over their hair. They will have to wear long dresses. We lose our nation. We lose our nation. It happened in all over Africa. It will soon happen in Liberia. We will no more have Christians. All of us will have to hide our faces and hide our heads. We can't do the things we always done in our society no more. It's coming. Y'all keep fooling around. Y'all keep messing up with our government. Okay? All of us will be praying to the east, or praying to the west, or praying to the north, wherever the other people pray to. That way we'll soon be praying. Our country, all our women will soon be forced to wear long dresses and tie their faces so they can't show their faces. It's coming. Y'all keep messing up. Y'all keep messing up our country. It's coming. It's coming. We'll be under Sharia law one day soon. Y'all keep playing around. Y'all keep messing with our country. Keep it up. We'll lose who we are. We'll no longer be a Christian nation. Okay? I don't know what will be, but y'all keep it up. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. You'll see people going back to the ancient days of stoning people in the street, stoning people to death. It's coming. Y'all won't go back to that kind of ancient way of living. That's why the warlords, the war killers, all the murderers and rogues will bring to Liberia. They will take us from our Christian roots and put us in under people we don't even know. It started. You'll see in the street, they're stoning our people to death in the street. What kind of wickedness that? Cold-heartedness. That wickedness. That the kind of thing you all want to be under. That the kind of thing you all want to be under. It's coming. It's coming. You'll be under Sharia law soon. It's coming. You'll be stoning each other in the street soon. It's coming. Ain't that what you want? It's coming. It's coming. Liberia will lose our dignity, will go down to a dictatorship. You see, it's coming. Your women in Liberia, you will cry. You will cry. They will treat you. They will mishandle you. They will stop you from education. You will not go to school. So you're who in school now, you better enjoy it. Because all this thing in my country I see is leading to nothing good but destruction of our faith, destruction of our religion, and putting us under foreign laws, religious laws, taking us from our democracy. It's coming. It's coming. You'll see the Liberians stoning Liberians in the street to death. Where have we ever seen that kind of stupid thing? Where have we ever seen that backward shit? Liberians running behind Liberians with rocks to stone them to death. Are you people crazy? You have lost your minds. You have lost your mind. I can't come back to Liberia. No, I can't come back. Liberia is not the Liberia I know. Liberian people have. When have we started stoning people to death? When have we started stoning people to death? This is a Liberia I don't know. This is a Muslim Liberia. We don't do that in our society. We don't do that in our society. And you want warlords and killers? It's coming. Our whole society going back. Okay. So when they start telling you can't show your legs no more, you gotta cover it. You can't show your faces no more, you gotta cover it. You will learn. You will learn. You will learn. That's a caveat. That's a serious warning to my Liberian people. We don't want civilization. God has blessed us with everything, but we still want warlords and war criminals and murderers to lead us. God cannot force us to follow his will. God will not force us to follow his will. If we Liberian people continuously lose our democratic process to elect rogues and murderers as our leaders, God will give us what we want. Take heed and govern yourselves, my Liberian people. Islam is coming to our country. Islam is coming to our country. All these things you're doing, you're debasing our Christian faith. You're debasing our Christian faith. When you lose faith, you allow other religions to take over our country, our people. Just now, you'll be under Sharia law. There will be no democracy in Liberia. You'll keep putting these warlords and war criminals back to power. Jesus Christ will forsake us, and the Muslims will take over Liberia. We're stoning Liberians in the street now. When we started doing that? When we started stoning each other to death? Take heed and govern yourselves, my people. These warlords and plight of violence you keep bringing upon ourselves, God will move from us. Jesus Christ will move from Liberia. Islam will take over that country. Take heed and govern yourselves. Our Christianity is on the brink of dissipating in our country. We got killers and murderers, got churches now. We got liars and bandits and grown-up boys, got churches now. All the people turning to religions to say they're religious pastors. And you think God will continue to sustain our nation? All our pastors and things now, you can buy them. They are for sale. You think Jesus Christ will continue to stay in our country? Take heed and govern yourselves accordingly. Yes, we're fighting for election now. We will lose that privilege someday soon. The happiness and freedom our women enjoying right now, you will lose it. You will lose it. When you see Liberians stoning each other in the street, and we stay electing warlords and criminals to be our leaders, there can be no hope for Liberia. Take heed and govern yourselves accordingly. Our nation may seem to be a democracy, but we're no longer a democracy. We have lost our Christian foundation. We have lost our Christian foundation. Liberia will be overrun by other peoples. It's coming. It's coming. We value warlords and war criminals more than people of honor and justice and truth. Take heed, Liberian people. Take heed. If y'all keep on selecting warlords and war criminals as your leaders and sending them to our House of Representatives, God will give your war and murderers as leaders. Our Christian faith will disappear. Our Christian faith will disappear. We cannot be a nation of Jesus Christ and watch people stoning each other in the street. All these wicked people coming to the pulpit and saying they are pastors, and we're condoning it. We're accepting it. Take heed and govern yourselves, my Liberian people. This very war life, this very life of following war laws and war killers and murderers that we think is in our best interest. Be careful. Be careful of what you're consistently asking for. Because when you put war laws and criminals, people you know have murdered people, they got blood on their hands, and you keep on selecting them to be your leader, you are telling God that you don't respect peace. You don't respect peaceful coexistence. You respect these people who are murderers. You respect these people who have killed our people. You're looking up to them to protect you instead of God. Be careful, my Liberian people. Be careful, my Liberian people. Don't say Rodney Chesson didn't warn you. You keep giving the warlords power. Keep going to the same people that have murdered us and used witchcraft and juju and all these evil things to subdue Liberian people. You keep going to them and bringing them power to be leaders in our country. Take heed and govern yourselves accordingly. This is not pleasing Jesus Christ. All you who say you're Christians, this is against the will of God. And you keep it up. This what you're praying for murderers and people to take over our country, for non-Christians to take over our country, is at hand. It's at hand. Don't say I didn't warn you. When we continue to select warlords and war criminals as our leaders, we are telling God He has no power in our country, that our desires are with the people that we call our saviors, not Jesus Christ, who is our savior. Take heed and govern yourselves according to Liberia. We're not coming home. I'm not coming home because what I see coming from our country is not good. Take heed and govern yourselves, Christians in Liberia. Take heed and govern yourselves, Christians in Liberia. What I see coming is not in the best interest of a peaceful Liberian society. You'll keep putting the warlords and war criminals before us as your representatives, as your leaders. You're sending the wrong message to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Take heed and govern yourselves accordingly. My class is done. Aluta. Continua. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good day. The future of Liberia rests in our hands. We can change our country, or we can keep it as it is, stagnant, undeveloping, and evil. But our country can't go on like this, and we expect better lives for our children in the future. Take heed and govern yourselves accordingly. I'll see you tomorrow. My class is done. Let me get my stuff correct.